Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Greatmillstone, and Shalom to the Lekman out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. All right, and I'm gonna basically get into a lesson. Our teachers shall not be removed. Okay, and this lesson is basically dedicated, to all you niggas out there, that think you're somebody and think you're on a level or on a higher level than the apostles and elders of Greatmillstone, man. All right. For the true doctrine that's being preached, throughout the four corners of the earth, who is that mainly done through? The apostles and the elders of Greatmillstone. Without the Lord setting, those great men up, where would us younger brothers be today? All right. They're our teachers, man. All right. And they're not getting shown, the proper respect due unto them, But at the same time, a lot of you niggas are serving your purpose, to be examples for, the sincere brethren of how not to be, So you niggas out there thinking, that you're somebody or thinking that you're doing something, you ain't doing shit, man. All right? You ain't doing shit. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is going to deal with you niggas, man. All right? The apostles and the elders of Greatmillstone are the only true teachers of the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man. There is no other group, man. All right? And the Most High is not going to remove them out of their place for some young nigga that's only been in the truth for a few years to come up and think you're going to be over them, man. All right? And, a great point, that the brother Taza War said, in my camp, that he said, the Lord is not going to move one man out of his spot and set another man in his place unless he's being wicked, unless he's not doing what he should do. That's the only way that's going to happen, man. All right. So I'm just get straight into it. All right. This is Isaiah 30:20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner any more, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right hand, and when ye turn to the left. Right now, basically, I'm applying the scripture to all you niggas, you know what I'm saying? As I said, they're thinking, they're going to be, the apostles and the elders are going to be moved out the way for you to step up, man. And it said, what? Thy ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. Will you turn to the right hand, or will you turn to the left? And what? And when we turn to the right, when we turn to the left, we only hear the true doctrine coming from the apostles and the elders of Greatmillstone, man. All right? And you niggas, especially Alizé, he, in his old video, he said what, Pastor Har should basically take a seat. Well, because he was looking to put up himself in that seat, man. And he said that what? That Apostle Tahar said himself, that he gained more understanding than his teachers. So he thinking that he can do the same thing. And a lot of you other niggas are thinking that you could do the same thing, man. But you don't understand the balance of that scripture. I'm going to bring the scripture out. All right. This is Psalms 119:99. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for thy testimonies are my meditation. Now, the great men that were before, or some of the great men that were before, the apostles that taught them, they were righteous men. But the Most High had it to where, basically their time was up. They had to pass the baton, and some of them passed on into the spiritual world. All right. And then you had other men, amongst, the apostles and the elders of Greatmillstone. But from the testimonies that we hear from them, those guys were wicked. So instead of the Most High passing the baton unto some wicked niggas, he used the elders and the apostles who were younger than those men to come up over them in the spirit. So this true doctrine can be preached and it won't be perverted, man. Okay? That's why the Most High set them up over their teachers, because some of their teachers, like Apostle Hari says, what, like Yeshaya, and some of the other guys that they were mentioning, they were being wicked, man. That's why the Most High set them up over them, okay? And why we have to give our respect to them, because they've been doing this, man. All right? So that's the only way that the Most High is going to move a man out of his spot, unless he's being wicked, and place another man in there. Just in the case of Samuel and David, which I'm going to get into right quick. All right? And this is basically at the time when we were getting ready to go up against the Philistines, and Samuel was a prophet at the time, and he gave Saul some orders, from Yahweh Shem Yahushua what to do. All right? And basically he didn't follow him. All right? So, and I'll start right here. 1 Samuel 13:8. Okay, and he tarried 7 days. This is Saul, and he tarried 7 days according to the set time that Samuel had appointed. So Saul was told by Samuel, to go to the certain point and wait there for me, tarry for me, until your next instructions. But he didn't follow that, all right? But Samuel came not to Gilgal, and the people were scattered from him. And Saul said, bring hither a burnt offering to me, and peace offerings. And he offered the burnt offering. And it came to pass that as soon as he had made an end of offering the burnt offerings, behold, Samuel came. And Saul went out to meet him, that he might salute him. And Samuel said, what hast thou done? And Saul said, because I saw that the people were scattered from me, and that thou camest not within the days appointed, and that the Philistines gathered themselves together at Michmash. Therefore said I, the Philistines will come down upon me to Gilgal, and I have not made supplication unto the Lord. I forced myself therefore and offered a burnt offering. And Samuel said to Saul, thou hast done foolishly. Thou hast not kept the commandment of the Lord thy power, which he commanded thee. For now would the Lord have established the kingdom upon Israel forever. So if he didn't do that, go against the commandment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, his kingdom would have been established forever through his seed, right? But it says, verse 14, but now thy kingdom shall not continue. The Lord hath sought him a man after his own heart, and the Lord hath commanded him to be captain over his people, because thou hast not kept that which the Lord commanded thee. Right? So, and who was that man that the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, set up over Saul? That was David. Why? Because Saul was being wicked. He wasn't following the instructions, the commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He was doing his own thing, going off of his own mind frame, okay? He wasn't on one accord with the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why he was removed out of his seat and another man was placed in his spot. Now, any of you niggas out there, can you tell me any true accounts of the elders doing something wrong, man? Give some real accounts, man. You can't. They got a good report with us younger brothers, and they got a good report with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Or what niggas gonna bring? You gonna bring up the motorcycle jacket? A fucking motorcycle jacket, man? You gotta come harder than that, man. You have no charges against them to actually think that the Most High will set you up above them, man. Now you got this nigga Alizé, coming up with he said something about he got a new revelation. Bricks is in the Bible. What is it? Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South America, or whatever the case may be, or South Africa. Okay, so these niggas is bugging, man. All right, this whole doctrine of the tribe of Dan, and other doctrines that have been spewed out there. This is madness, man. This is madness. The apostles and the elders have a good rapport with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and they've been doing this thing for 20, 30 years, so the Most High is not going to remove them out of place for some niggas that only been in the truth 3 and 4 years, man. All right? And it says, what? Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtained a good report. Right, by that faith, man. And they showed their faith by their works and them being righteous men. Doing this 20 and 30 plus years, man. They have experience and they have knowledge from Yahweh Shem Yahushua that some of us brothers probably can't even fathom, man. they done probably got so many revelations from the Most High, they can't share everything with everybody, man. Because it's that deep, man. You know? The Most High done shared the deep and the dark mysteries with unto them, man. They gave them the deep revelations, man. You know? It's too many wannabe chiefs out here and not enough Indians, man. We the little Indians out here as younger brothers. We the little Indians. We trying to be like the little Indian that could. We just trying to goddamn make it, man. You know, so brothers to be proud and come up against them. You out of order. You out of place, man. You got to know your place in this truth, man. All right? The Most High set up diversities of gifts within each church, man. Every brother has a different gift and a different lot according to your church that you're in, man, to play a part in the role of the body of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Okay? This is 1 Corinthians 12 and start at 4. Now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. And there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord. And there are diversities of operation, but it is the same power which worketh all in all. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal. For to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another gifts of healing by the same Spirit, to another the workings of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits, to another diverse kinds of tongues, to another the interpretation of tongues. Okay? But all these worketh that one and the same self-spirit, dividing to every man severally as he will. Right? So, you know, we one body, man. You got to know your place and know your role within this truth and be comfortable with your position in this truth, man. All right? And if the Lord will, if Yahweh Shem Yahushua will, he will give you the increase. You can't go and try to make the increase on your own, man. All right? Or else you're going to be sitting there looking like a dumbass. You're going to get exposed, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua will lift up your skirt and expose you, man. If you're not trying to play your position, man. You can't be looking for the increase on your own. Brothers got to know how to be humble, man. All right? The scriptures say, matter of fact, let me just grab it real quick. So, Zephaniah. Yeah, this is Zephaniah 2 and 3. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. Right. It said, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth. Okay. And it said, and it may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. Right. So even if you think you're being humble, you know, it said, what, and maybe ye shall be hid, man. So we like little ants in this thing, man. You know, and compared to the elders, you know, they giants in this thing. We like ants, man. So you gotta have that respect. You gotta have that humbleness, that meekness about you, man. You need to be clothed with humility, man. Those just need to know how to close their mouth, man, and play your role, play your position, man. You know, because there's so many guys that's getting rooted out of this thing, man. And you don't want to be in that same position. I don't want to be in that same position. You know, but I just like to thank, you know, all of you niggas, you know, for going off, you know, for being example, you know, want to me and to other sincere brothers, man. So we know how to probably conduct ourselves within this truth, man. You know? So, you know, our teachers won't be removed, man. And our teachers, once again, are the apostles and elders of Greatmillstone, man. There's nothing you other off niggas can do about it, man. You know? They the teachers who Yahweh Shem Yahushua ordained, you know, through the Spirit to be the one and true teachers of the nation of Israel, to preach the true doctrine 100%, not holding nothing back with no filter. Alright? So they're not going to be moved out the way, man. Alright? So, you know, with that, you know, brothers, you know what I'm saying, you just got to always be mindful to be humble, you know, play your role, play a position, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, we'll be about up here shortly, man, you know, that way we can receive our crowns, man, Lord willing. You know, so with that, you know, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Greatmillstone, and shalom to the elect men out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and truth and sincerity. Shalom and death to America.